Raceview Network is on location at Los Alamitos Racecourse in Southern California. Quarter horse fans received an early gift with a pair of major races on back-to-back nights. We'll have all the action as He's a Dash of Fire tries for a repeat win in the Champion of Champions. An emerging star Lotta Bluesman leads the field in the $2 million Futurity. It's the weekend wrap-up, sponsored by the American Quarter Horse Association and the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association. Hello and welcome to the Weekend Wrap-Up. I'm Jim Byers. We'll give you an up-close look at those two important year-end races here at Los Alamitos, both Grade 1s, and we'll talk to the winning connections. Let's begin with the $600,000 Champion of Champions. 29 times in the nearly 45 years of its existence, the winner of this race has gone on to be the AQHA World Champion. This year, reigning world champ He's a Dash of Fire will try for a repeat win in the Champion of Champions, and he's the heavy favorite. It's a 440-yard race for 3-year-olds and up. Big Lou might be 18-1, but this colt loves Los Alamitos, with 3 wins and 4 tries there, including a qualifying victory in the Super Derby. The third choice at nearly 7-1 is AJ's High. The Bank of America Challenge Championship winner is 13-for-20 lifetime and sports 5 wins and 7 tries this year, plus a pair of seconds. Regular rider Stormy Smith is up. The second choice at better than 6-1 is He Looks Hot, the 2014 $2 million Futurity winner. He earned a spot here with a Grade 1 tally in the vessel's maturity last summer. The 1-2 favorite is He's a Dash of Fire, seeking his 7th Grade 1 score. Trained by Jose Flores and ridden by Cruz Mendez, this Washington-bred 4-year-old is 13-for-16 and will try to join Dash for Cash, Taylor Fit, SLM Big Daddy, and Refrigerator as multiple winners of the Champion of Champions.
And away they go on the Champion of Champions, and an absolutely rocket start here for He's a Dash of Fire and Zoomin for Spuds. Big Lou from down along the inside. Sassamy Blues now coming up on the far outside, but He's a Dash of Fire came flying out of the gate. AJ's High is now trying to close in, and Zoomin for Spuds. Big Lou's making a run down along the inside. He's a Dash of Fire, Zoomin for Spuds, and Zoomin for Spuds pulls off the upset to beat He's a Dash of Fire.
It's not decided until the final strides, but at the end, Zoomin for Spuds overhauls He's a Dash of Fire, handing that one just his 4th defeat, with Big Lou 3rd and AJ's High 4th. Bred in Idaho by his owner Jim Walker, Zoomin for Spuds is a 3-year-old gelding by Zoomin for Bucks out of the Corona Cocktail Mare, A Perfect Cocktail. A winner of one of the Z. Wayne Griffin Directors Trials to qualify for this, Zoomin for Spuds teams with jockey Jesus Ayala for the win. We spoke with a jubilant trainer, Bonnie Arosa, right after the race. But against these type of horses, when did you start to think you might have a chance to beat these types?
It's a good question. Actually, in the challenge, on challenge night, that was kind of our deciding point to whether we would, pay him late to come into the trials for the Z Wayne, and we had about a month off, and that horse seems to do real well when he's fresh.
There's such an illustrious list of horses that have won this race. How does it feel now to be in that roster?
I looked at that history, and I've watched the Champion of Champions. It's just been a dream to be here. I'm at a loss for words.
Zoomin for Spuds wins for the 8th time in 18 starts and goes 440 yards in 21.300 seconds. The focus of quarter horse racing may have been right here in Orange County, California this past weekend. But on Saturday at the fairgrounds in New Orleans, it was Louisiana Champions Day. Among the races celebrating Louisiana breds was the Louisiana Champions Day Classic, 440 yards for 3-year-olds and up. It was another remarkable win for Open Me a Corona. He takes this restricted Grade 2 for the 2nd straight year. The margin a neck, but a confident win under David Alvarez for trainer Bobby Martinez. Now 16-for-21 lifetime. This 6-year-old unaltered son of Corona's Leaving You races for Charles Forbes Jr. and Tommy Hayes. The time 21.978 seconds.
Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association encourages the breeding and ownership of Oklahoma-bred horses. promotes and protects racing opportunities in the state, and represents our members' interests at the state capitol. Learn more at oqhra.com.
The weekend double feature here at Los Alamitos began with veterans and the Champion of Champions, and wrapped up the next night, December 11th, with 2-year-olds in the Los Al 2 Million Futurity. 400 yards is the distance. In this richest horse race in California outside of the Breeders' Cup, the top qualifier and even money favorite is Lotta Bluesman. He's qualified for 3 straight $1 million futurities here and won the last one, the Golden State Million, in October. With a record of 5 wins and 6 starts, he'll be ridden by Cody Jensen. Alongside him in the gate is Worth Doing, the California-bred runner-up in the Governor's Cup in July. Second in the Ed Burke and third in the Golden State, this is Worth Doing's third try in a $1 million futurity. Tony Guyman has the mount. The 3-1 second choice is Kissed by an Eagle, second fastest from the trials. He ran third as the favorite in the John Deere Juvenile Championship at Los Alamitos in October and enters with wins in half of his 8 starts. Another qualifier in all 3 $1 million futurities at Los Alamitos is Cartel Sixes. He's the most expensive yearling purchase in the field at $52,000. Mr. Apolitical Dash makes his futurity debut after 4 straight major trial efforts, winning one for this in the 4th best time.
And away they go on the Los Alamitos 2 Million Futurity. The one who came away the best was Miss Just Knockout. Not a very good start for Lotta Bluesman. Mr. Apolitical Dash is coming up on the outside. Here's Worth Doing, making a huge run down along the inside as Worth Doing has a short lead. Lotta Bluesman's right alongside. Here's Catella Deli. Worth Doing's just in front. Worth Doing, Lotta Bluesman, and Cartel Sixes. I think Worth Doing outfinished Lotta Bluesman.
A beautiful performance by Worth Doing puts this walk-through fire gelding into the winner's circle for a payday of more than $800,000. Produced by the Corona Cartel mare Colin Rocks, Worth Doing was bred in California by Dr. Edward Allred and purchased for $50,000 by owner Fauna Knight. Worth Doing has won 6 of 9 career starts, all with Tony Guyman aboard, and understandably, he has nothing but praise for this youngster.
Yeah, he's danced every dance. He's done everything we've asked him to do, and he's never run a bad race. He earned it, and he deserved it. I'm thrilled for him.
Trained by Mark Skeen, Worth Doing easily surpasses the $1 million mark in earnings. His trainer, owner Fauna Knight, and her son Ren said afterward they thought this horse was special, and with good reason.
To qualify for all 3 of the grade 1s, and been now first, second, third, he's an amazing horse.
Well, and you look at the horses that he's competed against. Lotta Bluesman, he's been right with him. Shazak, all those horses. He's been right there with them all campaign.
He's never been beaten twice by the same horse. Every time he's gotten beat, it's been a different horse to beat him.
We liked this horse in the very beginning from the cell and had our eyes on him, and Mark kind of had picked him of one of the ones that we was going to take serious to look at. We pulled him out several times, looked at him. We were very impressed with him, just the way he's built, and we like that line.
Mark's done a phenomenal job with this horse, and he's just getting better and better, and he's just consistent, and that's all you can ask for.
And as close as this race was, we thought you'd gotten it, but were there any anxious moments?
Oh, absolutely. All 400 yards and 10 minutes afterwards until it was final. So it was a dream come true, and absolutely very nerve-wracking, but a lot of fun.
Worth Doing goes the 400 yards in 19.831 seconds. We'll have some more on the weekend wrap-up right after this quick timeout.
You're not just my horse. You're my family. I may hold the reins, but you hold my heart.
Raceview Network's Weekend Wrap-Up is sponsored by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association and by the American Quarter Horse Association.
Thanks for being with us as we recap this huge weekend of racing at Los Alamitos. Our social media audience is the first to learn of our new content, so be sure to like RaceView Network on Facebook, follow at RaceView Network on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's all for now. We'll have another show next week. I'm Jim Byers. From all of us here at RaceView Network, thanks for being with us. We hope you catch us next time here on the Weekend Wrap-Up.